Bigbossjock, day 95 of the protest. Good afternoon. Episode 62 of the radio show. My 750 kilohertz. Radio Rebelde. Continuando. Dia 95 da protesta. Episodio 62 del radio show. Boss Radio fue un formatorio. No sé si la palabra existe. No sé. Fue la programación en los años final de 60 hasta empezando los 70. Ahí mitad del camino, 75, no había más. El Bigbossjock fue el único. Yo, solo. Quedó yo. Haciendo programación de Bigbossjock Radio, Boss Radio. Había otros que continué, como fue yo, continuó. Estoy pensando quién fue ahí, yo no escuché, solamente en la zona. La área por la Bahía, California, ahí, la ciudad que tiene mucha fama, relacionado con Sodoma y Gomorra, San Francisco. Yo puse una nota no agradable en el final de la rima. A un ritmo. Ustedes no notan cuando cambia las canciones. Yo sí. Cambio mi ritmo. Es buena manera de quedar caminando. Días y días caminar. Sigue con el ritmo. 10 y 10. No sé cuántos. Mi vida. Si vamos a poner millas abajo los pies. Mis pies. No más que los otros. Porque hay alguna gente todos los días están a sus pies. Y mira, yo estoy pensando en el trabajo de tener en el imperio en otros países también, especialmente acá. Todo con bastante seguridad. Hacen las obras, los trabajos, ahí en la pista hasta cualquier obra pública. ¿Cómo se llama esos? Las obras del gobierno, la ciudad, contratistas contratando por ellos en sus manos. Cuando abren la calle para hacer un trabajo, ponen una persona con un letrero que muestra auto. Yo pensé que trabajo tan fácil. Parar en un lugar todo el día, teniendo en mano un letrero, 9 horas y volver a la casa, regresar. Hecho. Otro día de trabajar. No, no creo. Me mataría. Mis pies. Yo pensé. Y también mis caderas. Mis rodillas. Y los otros que hay. El tibio, el codo. Es el brazo. El brazo tiene que, hermano. La muñeca and la mueca. Let me think. Is it the muñeca? Why is it? Because a muñeca is a peluche. Peluche? No. Dale tu peluche, vamos. Yeah. Long. A little yellow figure. They knew what to invest in on the airplane. She told me. Right into that Japanese cartoon. It's coming out soon. She sat next to me on the plane. Within months. It was definitely that same, maybe 3-4 months away. Less than a half year. So it started going up because I've paid attention. No, I didn't buy any. I was too busy spinning in circles. And I understand why I wasn't a very good businessman. Yankee Sam. Go right in my room, tell me who was running things, take the drugs that I earned the money for that I was selling, take the money and the drugs, and have me do work for them at the same time. Sexually abuse me, turn off the gamma ray and leave. Built the car, the one that I saw around the corner for $2,300. 68 RS, X67, 8, I don't remember, 67, painted it blue and white, and brought it over for me to do the body work, without me knowing I did that. Fat agent. And they did things like this to keep me away from Nikki, my daughter. I spent very little time. I knew I was gone at least half the time. The other half I wasn't there. I was staring at the fence. Such as events as that at the Crawford Ranch for 4 weeks. No, 3 weeks and 5 days. Spent 2 days in Iquitos. Maybe 3. It was very little. So maybe a week, yeah. So 3 weeks there. I'll just keep writing. Somewhere someone will think it's an interesting book. I might be able to be self-sufficient. Radio shows up, my life instantly changes. I'll get the radio. That's the importance I'll give that. But about as much as the jammer I didn't give for the last 7 years. Meaning I'm quite frustrated. And these two devices are what is lacking in my life, because I were to possess a jammer and a radio, no longer would I be connected to the satellite. Be a red dot on the back side of the dam inside, Shasta Dam, just to get the information out, Cooley, Folsom, Hoover. I'll have command centers. Bunkers also, tunnel networks. There's a main tunnel rail system. Highway for a lot of it. They're all interconnected. That's from the East Coast to the West Coast. Yankee Territory. I'm enjoying the shade, looking up at the 3rd floor. They have their shades. They sit on the other side of the dark glass. Get paid to keep me a slave. I mean, other things they do during the day. I'm definitely a priority and have been for many years. Misbehave? I say the least. And encouraged to do so. Given a chance to hold the leash. Me. Stem receiver. Squawk and losing my voice. I'm looking up. Well, I'll look down here. Today is the 16th of June, 2017. I'm 47 years old. I've been looking for a radio now for months. I cannot get a radio. I know where they're sold. I cannot get a radio. You people are understanding, my opponents have a $1 trillion budget to work off of. I have next to nothing. If I order the radio, which I did, I got a 900. They can send me as 800. And that's what I bought. Thing was, when it was advertised on my screen as a 900. As soon as I pressed buy, purchase, oh, well, it doesn't state if it's 900. The 900 is not there anymore. And this happens quite frequently on my screen. They control everything in the command center. They kept me spinning for years. Yep. Everything in the mail's open. Decide if it will be delivered. Untampered. Hampered all the way, never got delivered. That's every letter, every package. Every phone call monitored. Every movement I make monitored. I'm surveilled, everything I do. They're listening to every word. Between the CIA, the DIA, the FBI. CIA and the DIA, they know my heartbeat, my pulse. They have the implants from my head to my toes. Which way do they? There's a lot that they do. How many implants? And what do the implants do? We're going to start with the ones inside the ear or the eyes. The frontal lobe, the cerebral cortex, the right temple, the right side of my neck, the wire goes down into my heart. It isn't just a kickstart, and they don't kickstart me. I mean, if I die, they'll leave me there. It's to jolt me. Remind me of the torture. And the device that's in my foot, every step I take, it's bigger than a pencil lead, smaller than the diameter of the pencil. 1.5 centimeters long, I believe, is put in the right arch. It was at the surface and worked its way into the, up next to the bone. Because of torture, go into the doctor, we'll torture you again. Flatlined me twice. I learned my lesson. Every time I went for the phone or the door, over the stem receiver, flatline. Torture. Snap to. Move on with my day. Didn't know. It isn't as if I was consciously processing the thoughts. Torture, flatline, understanding that connected, correlated to a rendition flight. This is how Yankee Sam snapped me too, all the time, meaning bow wow wow, stay in your place, and they snap their fingers. That's a CIA operator inside the Shasta Dam, day, also night, at all times. I have an operator contacting my mind. It's 900 megahertz FM. Yeah, go ahead and call me up. Ring-a-ling-ling. I can't do a thing. Doesn't matter if I don't want to pick up. It's what I must do every day. It's getting a little difficult playing the game of patience. I asked the FBI in November of 15, before I became aware that inside that field office, as I point to my left-hand side, up on the 3rd floor, that they repeated the rendition flight, that I, once more, I complained to them, to the FBI in 2002. I'd been attacked by the CIA. So the FBI, they participated, did the same. Director, at the time, called me. It's a lot of abuse to flatline a human being. It isn't as if they just walk up and cattle prod to the back of the neck once and then the person goes into a cardiac arrest, leading to the heart stopping. And the torture, straight pins, alligator clip to the head of the pin, again and again and again. The pins inserted in. That's cruel enough. It isn't as if they're acupuncture needles. No, they're the straight pin, don't double over, stainless, go right in, touch up near the bone, maybe tap it a bit, pull it back out just a bit. So it's not tap it a bit, no, just tap it some. And leave it right there. They do that also. Often. During the rendition flat. And this is why it leads to the flat line. To get me to flat line, and it is a technique, they insert the needles, the straight pins, behind the shoulder blades. And then had me lay back down with a head harness on, leather strap in my mouth, and gave me the juice until I flatlined. I heard it was around, I don't know how many minutes. It was the record. Then someone else came along and beat the record. And they were going to hook up 2 machines. And it was, I don't know. It began at my feet. It took hours. I remembered everything. And I stay off the flight. When I first remembered the experience, I hit the flat line. I could feel myself dying. Alenka, who programmed me with I remember everything, key phrase, John Paul. Hi, y'all. John was married with Paula. I came along. Bigbossjock signing off for a moment. One only God right here inside. So I was going to do this rhyme. And I do say, thank you to our Father in heaven, Paula. Soy yo. Good afternoon. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Haciendo dos trabajos en el mismo tiempo. Siéndose yo, el que está, no sé, demostrando, manifestando la manifestación. Yo estoy demostrando. En mi mano es un letrero. Que escrito el F.B.I. me solemnizaron al entro esa oficina del campo. Como participó ahora por 95 días. Es un gusto emitiendo vivo y directo a la sintonía que me conocen porque ahora tengo 3 meses. Hay quizás alguien más, pero no quiero ofenderles. Los agentes federales, muchos son de inteligencia. Buenos días. Yo conozco a ellos. Yeah. Buenos días. Todos ellos. Los agentes federales, mi sintonía, grabando cada palabra. Y los otros, hay no solamente agentes federales, otros países como Cuba, grabando cada palabra, en cooperación con Venezuela. Venezuela tiene el satélite y tienen amistades dentro de sus países. Venezuela, Cuba con Venezuela. Y yo pondría, debía poner Cuba primero. Porque Nicky y yo fuimos ahí en 2002, Nicky, mi hija, y yo. Otro segmento, porque en ese momento, firmando fue. Quizás en el próximo.